Good morning, Jolly Cruise family. My name is Jason, and I am the Jolly Cruise vlogger. As the sun is rising over the ocean, we are getting ready to pull into the stunningly beautiful port of St. Thomas. This is our first time here, so we really don't know what we're doing, but the plan is to go to a shipwreck museum, go see some pirates, and then they end the day in the Carnival Kitchen making some Latin food. So sit back, grab your cup of coffee, and let's go enjoy what St. Thomas has to offer. After a light breakfast in a buffet, we head down the gangway and onto the pier, where we decide, you know what, we're going to walk that 1.1 miles from the Havenside Pier over to Bluebeard's Castle. It's going to be an easy walk. We need to get some steps in, work off some of this pizza and ice cream that we've been consuming on the last 2 sea days. Bonus points, because along the way, we're going to see some historical buildings, some beautiful sights, some of the local animals. It's going to be a great time. Or so we thought. While yes, it is only a 1.1 mile walk with a 200-foot elevation, should be pretty easy, right? Well, you get to this point right here, and it is honestly not safe to continue to walk up of that road. So we backtrack a little bit, flagged down a taxi, all piled in, and they drove us up to Bluebeard's Castle. It was a quick 7-minute maybe ride, and it was like $5 a person. Here is a little history lesson on Bluebeard's Castle. Back in 1683, the Dutch colonials were fearful of an attack by the English. So on the eastern side of the harbor, they built a 224-foot tall tower with 11 cannon openings in order to protect the town. It was originally known as Frederick's Tower. Unfortunately, there is no historical evidence of Bluebeard's Castle ever being inhabited by pirates because Bluebeard is just a blend of island history and real pirates. However, today it is a home of a pirate museum owned and curated by Sean Laufman. So let's take a tour of the castle and see all the different pirate artifacts that are located within. Before actually going into the museum, we do need to go down to the pirate's chest and get our tickets. Now, the pirate's chest is their own property. It is part gift shop, part shipwreck museum, part adventure. The more that you talk to Sean, the more that you realize this is a great place to be. It's an adventure in and of itself just to be at the pirate's chest. Oh, that's a coin press? Mm-hmm. Oh. 300 years old? Yeah. Out of respect for Sean, the stories he has, the experiences he's lived, and the relics he's collected, I'm not going to show you a lot of the specifics on what he does have in the pirate's chest. But I will tell you, you definitely need to go. You definitely need to talk to him. He's got a wealth of information. But we also did pay our money to get into this museum. So let's go unlock the doors. And he just said, bring back the key when we're done. Self-guided, take your time. So here we are, the first floor of the Pirate Shipwreck Museum at Bluebeard's Castle. All these artifacts were found and dug up. Some of them underwater, some of them on land, I think, from the guy that runs this museum. These are all his personal things. That's a pewter plate circa 1850s. These are all from the 1800s. Look at the detail on this cannon. There's some water bottles for you. All kinds of different cannonballs and
yeah, I didn't even get to this section yet.
the bayonet. And we continue up the stairs to floor number 2. Yeah, these are not, definitely not ADA compliant stairs. Look at all these little coins and stuff. those old skeleton keys. I swear my grandma had dishes like this.
See, that's what I was.
Here we are on top of Bluebeard's Castle, overlooking St. Thomas. Arr, ye mateys, we're here at Bluebeard's Castle, or in my case, Whitebeard Santa Duck Castle.
So we just did the castle. It was really cool and worth the $5, especially the top view. There's my husband doing his thing in the background. It's hot, but it's so beautiful and it's so nice to be out taking a walk today.
After handing off the key to another castle guest, we jumped into a taxi and headed back to the pier to do a little shopping. So there's the Sky Tram right there. It's going up the hill, but right now, being here in the middle of September, it's closed because of hurricane season. Easy walk from the port. Well, good afternoon. We are back from our outing in St. Thomas. Had a great time.
I had a blast. I felt like I walked. I felt like
we definitely walked
again.
So we went to Bluebeard's Castle, like you saw. It's only just over a mile or so away.
But you really can't walk it.
Not safely.
Not safely.
But if you take a taxi from the port to Bluebeard's Castle
it's
to
like
do that,
$6 a person.
It's like $6, yeah.
Not bad at all.
No, not at all. And then the castle thingy, the inside the castle to walk around and view the tour of all the stuff that he's got. It's $5 a person.
Yeah, it was really good. I got some really cute earrings from the store.
Some rock, I don't know what.
I don't know. I'll show you all later. It's already in a bag over there. We'll show you tonight. Maybe I'll wear them to dinner tonight.
But now we're back on the ship and it's time to go eat some lunch.
Some lunch. I'm so ready for lunch.
And cool down.
And cool down. It's really hot. I'm glad we didn't walk. Jason, has his underlying health condition and he could not have walked that.
I wouldn't have made it up though.
No.
It was a very steep one.
And he's stubborn, but luckily we had our friends that were like, we can't walk this. They had a young child and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, me and Holly wouldn't have made it up though. Up
no.
there.
But it was so much fun. Had such a great time with our friends from, I always say it wrong, so I'll let
She calls it PB&J while we're in the port. But it's P&B
Wide World of Ports. Great people. If you haven't subscribed to them, subscribe to them. And also to Here Today, Where Tomorrow. And then, of course, us.
Yeah, both of the links are going to be in the description below. But let's go eat some lunch.
Because I'm about to get hangry.
And cool down.
Yes.
But then we got dinner tonight.
I know, and that's going to be fun. And we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
Keep you in suspense.
Here's a cruise hack for you on the Carnival Excel class ships. Go get some chicken strips and fries from Big Chicken in the aft of the ship. Add that to your salad that you make on the Lido deck, and you got a great fried chicken salad. Now that we're all cleaned up and smell good after the very hot, very sweaty day here in St. Thomas.
Oh my gosh, I had sweat just like dripping down my back, and then I wore a necklace, and then like it just got all Ugh, it was gross.
I had sweat stains on my tank top underneath. It was great. Lovely.
But I got a little sun.
Yeah. So now we're on our way to Carnival Kitchen for Latin night. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we got booted out of the Spanish class because we were the only two there. But let's go do some Latin cooking and eat dinner there.
Yeah.
The Carnival Kitchen is a hands-on, chef-led culinary experience that is only on the Excel class ships right now. The Carnival Kitchen isn't upcharged, it's anywhere from $50 to $70 per person. The classes do range anywhere from a pit grill and smoke master class, to rolling sushi, to hand-making pasta, cake decorating, baking pies, making ice cream, all the way up to more elegant affairs when it comes to Spanish dinners or Italian dinners or Indian dinners. And in tonight's class, we're doing El Fuego, which is a Latin class of Colombian and Peruvian cuisine. All of the ingredients that we're going to need for all the dishes we're going to make tonight are already pre-portioned and pre-set out for us. We actually do make 5 different dishes today. We make a Colombian arroz con pollo, which is chicken and rice, tortilla soup, a Peruvian ceviche, also a Peruvian lomo saltado, which is kind of like a Peruvian stir fry. And then the last dish that we do make is a Colombian cheese empanada. Now, we made all those dishes, a sampling size of each one of them, so we could just get an idea of what it was like. After the class ended, we all sat down as a group, had a glass of wine, and enjoyed these same meals prepared by the Carnival chefs and served to us. The only thing that they served to us that we didn't make is the Latin grandma quesillo, and that's because it was a flan type dessert and we just wouldn't have time to do it and have everything set up properly. Just got back from doing our Carnival Kitchen. On the other video, which went through the entire detail of everything that we did, got a lot more interesting, got a lot more specifics on things like that. Quick summary here, would not do this one again.
We got a spatula.
Yes. But it does say Carnival Kitchen.
I thought we would get to keep our apron. They said, no, you can buy it for $21.95.
Yeah.
But instead, we each got a spatula, and one person got a broken spatula and had to ask for another spatula.
And we didn't get spoons to eat our soup with.
So Jason had to get up and get spoons for everybody.
And they looked at me like I was doing something wrong. I said, we can't eat soup with forks. Oh, ha 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 ha. Definitely would not do this one again. I would, if I did another one, I would do the tailgating.
Yes.
That one I would highly suggest doing that one, because that one seems to be a lot more fun. Plus the people we had were not very talkative.
They were like, wah, wah.
So now we're off to the 80s night, but in a nutshell, 10 out of 10 would not recommend doing this one again.
But you get a spatula.
But you get a spatula. If you need a spatula, do the class. Because you get the same, but you get the same spatula for every class that you do.
Yeah, this couple next to us was like, oh, well, we'll just add it to our collection.
Yeah, they're like, I got 7.
We got 2. We're good.
Yeah, don't need it anymore. We started the 80s rock and glow party dancing at Summer's Landing, but that's where it ended, as we were exhausted from the day. So we decided to spend time with the FRAMILY, find a little alcove, and just sit and talk for hours and hours and hours. In the end, FRAMILY time is more valuable than dancing time. Well, after that long, hot day in St. Thomas,
It was so hot.
we ended up not filming any outro, so here it is after the cruise that we're going back and refilming it. So we had a great day. It was a very hot, hot day, though.
It was so hot. Poor little Holly. Her cheeks were just so red.
Yeah.
But it was hot, but it was fun.
If you're in St. Thomas and you're not sure what to do, go to Bluebeard's Castle. We had a great time there. It's a lot of information. There's a lot of true historical information there. Carnival Kitchen, you saw our review. Check out the next video, and I'll go and put a little card up here for the next video that's going to have our honest review. It doesn't have the entire hour and a half time that we were in there, but it does go into a lot more detail about our review of El Fuego, a Latin incident. Yeah, it calls it a Latin incident. So that should kind of give you an idea of what our thought process is.
But we got a spatula.
Yes. And then tomorrow we wake up and we've got, tomorrow. And
Tomorrow's video, we wake up in San Juan.
And the next, like she said, tomorrow's video, which... next week's video, which is actually tomorrow, based on the fact that we're in St. Thomas, but it is like 3 weeks ago.
Almost a month ago now.
Yeah. Girl math makes it tomorrow, so we'll go with that. Tomorrow we wake up in San Juan, do a little coffee.
Where I got this cute little mug that says, coffee is a hug in a mug.
We do our little coffee tour. So definitely come with us on that. Mm-hmm. And
so much fun.
Yeah. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Except for Pigeon Park.
But in the end, we all know that a cruise day is better than a work day
Any day.